With the 8th edition of Siclaune's tournaments coming to a swift close, with 3 out of 4 slots in the top 4 being taken, I must now brace myself for the cold, hard reality of tournaments and their unforgiving nature. For the first time in a long time, I'm on the outside, looking in, with a chance of not finishing top 4, never mind top 2. Breaking a streak I have painstakingly been holding on to for 4 straight tournaments. The competition is fierce, with 4 out of 5 remaining already gone to the finals. And soon, we will lose our first one. It is now more than ever that I must strengthen my resolve and sharpen my wits, knowing defeat is right around the corner, daring me to make a wrong turn. I must shine bright as a star, and let my light flow over every corner of the globe, from Germany to Chile, from the United States to Sweden, as a constant reminder to what is my fate, that I may be down, that I may have a long and treacherous road to travel. But I'm not out, never out. Win or lose, whether I do 7 tournaments or 70, it is upon this very battle that people will forever recall as my finest hour. That's a little speech for the match between me and Mizino coming up pretty soon. We're not exactly sure as to when it is going to be, but it's coming. Winner of that match will play the winner of that match will play How To, and the loser will be eliminated from the face of the tournament. And this match right here that we are about to witness has a luxury associated with it. A luxury of being the last match in the tournament where nobody gets eliminated. Danes and Pulsative of Siclaune's 8th ever Block Party Tournament. Hardcore Mode Edition. And, it's weird to say, but I actually predicted this perfectly. I predicted that Pulsative and Danes would both make it this far. I don't think I'm the only one. I think there was like 1 or 2 other people who were able to do that. Man, it's looking. This is a practice game, by the way. Ooh, yeah, that's an easy one. Are we gonna get a round 25 finish? There's a chance. Nah, it had to troll. Anyway, Pulsative and Danes in Siclaune's 8th ever Block Party Tournament Hardcore Edition. Game 1, Round 1 begins now. Well, pretty much right now. Hopefully the match doesn't take 48 minutes to finish, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to leave and go to work. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So yeah, there's that. Looks like we're about ready to begin. So the rules of today's format include best of 7. I don't really need to say that. Best of 7. You win by outlasting your opponent. No power-ups, obviously. Hardcore mode only. So here we go. Gonna make sure I get the best darn angle that I can get. So, I can't see anything. Just gotta make sure they're all in hardcore. Yeah, Pulsative's in hardcore. He has the power up. Yeah, he's 189. Yeah, I see it. Where's Dane's at? Alright, so unfortunately we are still since the coronavirus is still eating away the souls of society one by one. We just recently hit over 1 million cases, which is horrible, tragic. And there are a lot of more people joining the hive, so there's a lot of lag because the server's trying to keep up with so many people. Danes and Pulsative are playing today. Let me take a look at Pulsative's ping, 141. I think that's average for him. Danes is usually in the 50s, so whenever it shoots up, I know to look his way. Pulsative, it looks like he might be lagging a tiny bit. I'm gonna have to keep a closer eye on the players themselves instead of having to rely on their ping. I'll let their ping tell the story. Like, Danes is kinda, sorta, maybe that's me, too, I'm not sure. It says his ping is fine. Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing that can be done to help that. If I were to pick somebody to win... Oh, shoot. Stay out of the way, specs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like, the people that are playing, not me. Got it. Just, I wanted to make sure. Danes and Pulsative. I think Danes is gonna go to the finals. The winner of this match will go to the finals. Danes, if he wins, he goes for a second time. If Pulsative wins, he goes to the finals for the first time. 4 out of the 5 remaining contestants have all been to the finals at least one time. The only one that hasn't is Pulsative. He's the only one that hasn't gone yet. Orange the selected color, and easy. Very easy. I've already got my work uniform on, so it'll be a quick transition. Ooh. Just gonna take a glance at their ping. They're right next to each other, so that's good. Ooh. Nice. I've got my thing up, so around 20. Yeah, that's easy. Didn't even try and pull any punches there. Is anybody gonna go for light blue? Doesn't look like it. Probably a good call. Yep. Ping is looking good. Coming into this match. And everybody falls. That's a tie on 22. Cannot have those. God, it's already 2:20. Are you kidding me? I have to leave in 33 minutes to go to work. I'm not sure if I'll have, like I said, I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to watch the entire game. Like, at this point, I can really only say there will be 6 games left before I gotta go. Maybe 7, maybe 8, 6 to 8 games before I gotta pack it up and go to work. I already got all my uniform on and everything, so hopefully there won't be as many ties as there looks like there's going to be, so I don't know, man. Looks like there's going to be a lot of ties. No. Yep, they're both in hardcore. Alright, nice. So that first game opened in a tie. Not really anything noteworthy to add, aside from the fact that they both had some pretty okay jumps. The lag is kind of eating away a little bit at the players. Danes' ping spiked a little bit. Looks like it's mostly stable now. Pulsative's ping never got too out of control. It buffed like 20 by 20 ms. So there's that. Game 1, round 2. Once again, the winner of this match goes to the finals. The loser of this match goes to the losers bracket finals, where they will either play me, Mizino, or How To. How To, of which is already in the top 4 with a shot at going to the top 3 if he wins one more match. Me and Mizuno are currently in the top 6, battling for who goes to the top 4. Not entirely sure when that match is going to be. We're gonna try Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see what happens. That's when I'm most available, and that's probably the best shot, because I don't know. It seems like how Mizuno does it is that his ping is a little unstable for the majority of the time, and he has to hand pick when he's actually able to get on the server and compete. So in that case, like me giving the availability, it helps, but it doesn't really help a lot. Because during that time, if his ping isn't all that good, then what's the point? But since I'm off 100% on Tuesday and Wednesday, that's probably the best chance of just me always being on, and we can just do it whenever. I mean, I'm still gonna be away, like eating food, maybe getting some sleep, playing other video games, practicing. Absolutely, I need to get a lot of practice in on Monday and Tuesday, because if I don't, I'm not sure I'll be able to stand much of a chance against him. So yeah, we'll see. It's round 14. Pretty easy maps so far. Nothing really. Ooh, Lime was selected. I don't know. If I were Danes, I would probably be going. I'm not exactly sure how he keeps track of when the color changes, but if I were Danes, I would be thinking, man, in situations like that where Lime got picked twice, it would be a little bit harder to know exactly when the color got picked, unless I was with somebody and watched them disappear. Ooh, Danes on 18. I think his ping might have spiked a tiny bit. I think I saw it go up to 70. I didn't see it. I pressed tab, so if he says anything, I should be able to just stop the recording and check. But as of right now, it is 1-0. Pulsative has the advantage. Excellent jump. Very nice jump. That's an interesting spot. Looks like it was able to work. I'd go for a different spot on that map. And you can't reach the white, but it looks like he got it there. Round 25. Can we get to a speed 12 finish? Yes, we can. But no, we can't! No! No! Yes, we can! No, we can't! Alright, we had one tie, and it went to round 22. I'll add that in. 1-0 Pulsative. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Pulsative strikes first. The match is still very young. At best, it's 3 matches away from being done. At worst, it is 6 matches away from being done. 3 or 6. Your choice. So Danes dying at an uncharacteristic round 18 on a map that is doable all the way to round 21. Very shocking, very surprising death right there. So now we are going on to game 2, round 1. And once again, hopefully there will not be a lot of ties. And I think I should point this out now. However, how I think this match is going to go, I don't think it's going to be a particularly luck-based match. I think it's going to be more who's better at the speed 12 jumps. A very good way of representing who deserves to go to the finals. Who's better at the speed 12 jumps. So, we'll see what happens. I personally still have Danes going. But Pulsative, he ain't no chum on the street, you know? He's He's pretty good. He's really good. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Toodle's on. It's been a while since I've seen him. Joanne is closing in. Actually, Zach 1.0, I don't know if he has 2 million combined points yet, but he should. It's close. I know he has more than 1.9 million, so I don't know. I hope the day never comes that Toodle's #1 rank gets overtaken like it did way back when. Let's take a look at that ping. Dane's is good. Pulsative is also good. No, it's not. Pulsative is not good. I really wish I wasn't in hardcore. It's going to be kind of difficult. And you know what? On round 16, I'm going to go ahead and SD. Just so that I can get a better angle and better camera views. Alright, everybody's ping is good again. Actually, you know what? I'll do one. I'll do one round where I don't SD, and I'll see what happens. I'll see how I do it. Because I'm not the ref. Sugar Cat is the ref. Round 16, cyan and purple in the middle. Gray on the outside. Everybody's ping. Pulsative. Where's Pulsative? There it is. They're both pretty good. I'll give some leg room to Danes. Both of their pings are Pulsative's not so good. Ah! I'm dead. Anyway. Pulsative, where is he? 373, that is not good. That is not good at all. We gotta keep a close eye on Pulsative. Danes is fine. 120. Everybody's fine. Pulsative is still a little high. Alright, it looks like he's alright. Round 22. Oh, this is a good map to pick on round 22. Danes and Pulsative both made it. Are you kidding me? Oh my, very nice. Alright, where are they gonna go? They're gonna choose that. Oh, and that is, yep. Alright, 24 Pulsative, 25 Danes. This is a real high-class bout, I tell ya. 1-1. Look at those scores. Pulsative, I know that it's 1-1, but so far Pulsative has been looking pretty darn good, I tell ya. Like he's in 2 games he has earned 49. He's lasted 49 rounds. Danes has lasted 43. So man, he's been doing both of these guys are really good at hardcore, and that's what it's gonna come down to. That is what it's gonna boil down to. Also, congratulations to Sugar Cat for becoming, or not becoming, but they are at this point the ref who has reffed the 3rd most games. He's tied for 3rd in that case for reffing the most games at 5. She's reffed 5 games, Simon's reffed 5, Droid has reffed 7, I have reffed 11. And you know, the sad thing about it is, there is a universe out there where this could very well have been the last match that I would have been able to ref. Because there is a chance that I could just win out and go all the way to the finals, and if I do, I won't be able to ref a single match in that entire run. I'll be able to record all of them, but I won't be able to ref them. Yeah. Enough of me babbling like a fool. I'm gonna go ahead and SD. It's better to, I can see, I always saw it to begin with, but I can especially see why getting the camera angles are important, because it's harder to see people when they're on the same plane as you. Getting a top view is a lot better. Now what I need is for people to die, because looking at Danes and then looking all the way down to Pulsative, it takes a minute. It takes time to find exactly where they are, so hope the more people die, the easier it will be to keep track of both of their ping. Once again, the score 1-1. Both of these games have gone in. Have at least one person has made it to speed 12. I was gonna say it's gone to speed 12 every single time, but it actually hasn't because Dane's died on 18 in game 1, round 1. Game 1, round 2, excuse me, because there was a tie. The opening round. So good match so far. Both of these players have avoided the sweep, which is also pretty nice. Danes is over here, I bet. Yep. Once again, the one problem with being on your own in hardcore mode is that if the same color is picked twice, it can be pretty hard to differentiate exactly when it gets picked. So you might waste a little bit of time figuring out exactly what color was picked, unless you keep a number in your head. It usually takes 3.5 seconds before the next color is picked after the map resets. So if Danes is doing that, then good on him. But if he's not, I would recommend maybe sticking around other people, watching them disappear. It's a better cue than just keeping a number in your head. Because I think it would take a little bit more brain power to keep track of a number in your head and also look at a map then instead of looking at a map and then letting your peripherals realize, oh shoot, the player has disappeared. And yeah, 46 and 32, 34, alright, they're pretty good on ping. Same map, same spot, no, on the same map, same round. Yeah, pretty easy. I don't know if it was the same color, but whatever. Doable map, but they're not on the side where it would be 100% doable. Dane's and Pulsative both made it. Both of their pings are looking pretty good. Round 21. Look behind you. They both made it. Yep. Round 22. 100% doable map. What's going to happen? Pulsative dies on 22. And this ping looks pretty good while doing it. So now it's 23. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. Very nice. 25. We're going to get another chance for a speed 12 confirm. Yep. Danes makes it all the way to 26. That's 2-1 Danes. Danes is looking in prime form right now. What Danes is doing right now is giving me goosebumps. That's almost two consecutive speed 12 finishes. The maps are being very generous right now, because they're picking a lot of easy maps. So far we've only had one game end in a draw because of luck, and that was just game 1, round 1. Now we're at game 4 out of 7. So at best, we are 2 matches away from the game ending. At worst, we are 4. I want to say 4. Yeah, 4 matches. And at this exact moment in time, I feel like I might I'm going to knock on wood. Just going to make sure. At this exact moment in time, we might just be able to see everything. No, I might actually die here. Nah. Yeah. Okay, where's it's right there. Yep, they're both in hardcore mode. Very nice. I'm gonna probably just go to round 10. Who says I can't have a little fun while watching these two guys duke it out? It's not like anybody's actually going to die on round, like, 10, even with all the lag that's happening in the server. You know, like, whatever. Oh, that reminds me. We are getting a new rule, state law, put into action tomorrow. I'll get to see firsthand how that goes. I'm going to check my email today and see if we can maybe get the specifics on it. But where I work, which is at a grocery store, statewide, we are now going to be forced to limit the number of customers that are allowed in the store at one time. I'm going to take the way I see it, and we have to figure out how many that's going to be. My magic number is 4 customers per lane, and since there are 17 lanes, along with like a whole produce department and all that, my number is 75. We're not going to allow any more than 75 people into the store at a time. I can't wait to see how that's going to work tomorrow, sorry. Because to be perfectly honest, I think there's going to be a lot of complaining. We've been pretty busy because of it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll go ahead and kill myself then. Don't kill yourself, kids. It's not smart. Yeah. Hey, that's my corner, Danes. That's my corner. I don't know what you're talking. Well, actually, to be fair, it's our corner. It's not my corner or his corner. It's our corner. It's the corner that, and honestly, I like the corner that Danes goes to. And in my opinion, it is the better corner than the front left. I like the front right because more times than not, you should A, still be able to make the jump over here if you get the jump head start, but B, you also get more access back here, which otherwise would be impossible up here. Like Zebra, that's a pretty good map to talk about when you're over in this corner, because over in that corner, you can still reach the best spot on Zebra, where over here, on like round 18, you might be in trouble. Danes and Pulsative both looking pretty darn good. Only one tie so far, game 4, round 1. Round 16. So far, 2-1 Danes. Danes has been looking pretty good, except for that opening game. Round 18, completely doable. And it doesn't show any signs of weakness there. Yellow and orange on the outskirts. Gray is selected. No problems there. No problems there. Round 20, doable map. Purple on the front, purple in the middle. Magenta on the out. And they both make it. No sweat. Round 21 on speed 11. White is selected. Oh gosh, what is this ping? What is this? Oh boy. Their ping is looking good, at least for not me. Is that another tie? Yeah, it's another tie. One tie, 22. Alright. 24 minutes and then I gotta go to work. This is not looking amazing. What's funny is that if they stayed the way they did the first time that map came to fruition, they would have survived. At least one of them probably would have. I don't like these long sleeve shirts that I'm wearing. The other one I'm wearing is in the wash, so I can't really wear a short sleeve one right now. I could just get another one for work, but I don't know. It's just, whenever I try and like touch my mouse and keyboard, part of the sleeve touches the bottom of the mouse, and you can just feel the disturbance. The annoying touch. And then you roll back your sleeves, but then it feels a little too uncomfortable because then the sleeves are all crunched inside of you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take my coat off. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. This is why I swore off long sleeve shirts. I tell ya. That's why I swore them off. I don't really like long sleeve shirts as much as I like short sleeve shirts. The only time I will put on a long sleeve shirt is when it's a coat. That's the only time. Alright. Danes is in hardcore. And so is Pulsative. Very nice. Green. Once again, on round 10, I'm just going to go ahead and SD. Looking at their ping now. Danes is it's double what it usually is. Pulsative is also not looking too hot, so the server does look like it's lagging right now. What's my ping? 142? Eh, not that bad. Okay, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Round 6, yeah, whatever. So far, right now, Pulsative just can't quite keep up with Danes. He was able to game 1, round 2, but he just hasn't since then been able to quite keep up with them. I mean, personally, I don't really blame him, because not many people can. Like, really? Not many people can keep up with Danes. How to couldn't. He put up a very valiant fight, but he couldn't keep up. Oh, time to SD. Whee! Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, so you know what? I'll go ahead and bring it up. I want to add one last thing to this new rule that I'm having. Where your stats, how I have this rule where refs that SD during matches shouldn't have that counted against them when the next tournament pops up. Another rule that I want to add is if someone is spectating the match and they're not reffing, like me for example, I'm a ref but I'm just spectating, then every time I SD, go ahead and let it count. Like, just go ahead and let it count against me. I have other ways of joining and watching the match. I'll just join. Yeah, I'll just join after the match begins. So it's round 17, game 4, round 2. Both of their pings are looking pretty good. Lime in the middle. Danes makes it. And that is 3-1. Danes in the lead. Genta, very nice. Let's see how far they can take it. Is it gonna go all the way? Yeah, no, it's gonna go to speed 12, guaranteed. Danes! Danes! Oh my god, Danes. Alright, 3-1 Danes. Yeah, that map in particular is just brutality. I know that you can reach the color that Danes reached. I've done it like dozens of times before, but it's hard, man. It's hard. It is 3-1 Danes. Pulsative, and once again, the nice thing about this match is that it's not the end of the world for either of these players if they lose. So, game 5, round 1. Okay. I want to see if I can get the upload going before. And I mean, even still, there's still a chance that Pulsative can make a comeback, like a 3-0 comeback and win. I won't be able to be around to see that, but actually, no, I might be able to. I can't promise that I would, because I have 18 minutes. But I want to see, regardless of what happens, if I can upload the video to YouTube so I can watch it during my lunch break today. Things are looking okay. Where's Pulsative? See, this is the problem that I'm running into. I can't find there he is. I found him. His 144 ping. Like, there's so many people alive. That's why I like players that have similar names, because their similar names are right next to each other. And the fewer people there are, the fewer people in the way. Like Lyrone, Kalino, K1. Those are the 3 people. If they could just die, Pulsative and Danes would be right next to each other, and it would be so easy to check their ping. Like, think of it this way. You know what would be an amazing feature? If we could just be able to, as a spectator, turn off all of the players except for 2. So in this scenario, we would be able to toggle off all players except for Danes and Pulsative. Nobody else would have to get in the way. Nothing, nobody, nothing. Just watch those two. It's game 5. There we go. Alright. Pings, 63, just about double what it normally is. Pulsative is still at 144. Okay, watch Danes, watch Danes. This ping is a little high. Okay, it's going back to normal. Alright, cool. Light gray out on the outskirts. Both of them make that. No sweat. No. No sweat. Ooh. That was a bit of a delayed response. Dane's is looking a little higher than it normally is. Green. Pretty easy. So just want to reiterate, this might be the last match. The last game of the match. This could be it. I never like saying that because it feels like it's over, but it's not over. It's not over until it is over. The respects who aren't in the party, please stay away from the training players. Thank you. You know, that's actually a good point. You should be able to work around it though, but don't like on purposely sabotage. You know. Pulsative's ping is looking a little high. Speed 12. Dane's going over there. Everybody makes that. Speed 20, around 23, not speed 12, around 23. Oh! Oh no! Pulsative, no! No! Oh no. 24, 24. Ah, man. Yeah, you know what? Danes look pretty much top form. I don't think hardcore is slowing him down all that much. And as for Danes, he joins me, Mike, Minel, and Joanne as the only 5 people that have been to 2 finals matches. Pulsative, unfortunately, goes down to the losers bracket finals. Danes secured a spot in the finals. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Zachary549, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!